kind of a pompadour slash comb over with a hard part. It is really nice haircut. This gentleman has a beautiful hair. This haircut actually suits him perfect. So as usually, I comb the hair in the direction that I want to create a style. I comb the hair down the way it naturally falls. I damp the hair slightly so it stays in a place when I use 1.5 for bulk removal and foundation creation of my style. It makes it way easy for me to remove the bulk and create a foundation for the style. So I use Oster octane here with the 1.5. The blade that I'm using is actually Andes because they are the ones who are making these ceramic blades, and I really like those blades. So here, as usually, as you can see, and if you watch my videos, by now you know that I do 1.5. And 1.5 I actually use straight up all the way to the top. I usually don't do the what they teach you in school, classic C, like where you kind of pull out your clipper or rock out. They call it C in school usually. I just go straight up. I don't follow the shape of the head when my clippers reach. I try to keep my clippers flat on the skull, on the head of my client. And when the clippers reach the widest part of the head, they naturally leave the head shape, and I just go straight up. That way I minimize my work with scissors or clippers when it comes to connecting to the top, or straight edge razor. So once that is done, I did remove the bulk. I created a foundation for my hairstyle. Now it's time to do the fade. I'm starting here with outliner, also by Andes. It's a 6 zeros. Actually, it's outliner. That's what it's called. But it has number 1 millimeter on it as well. So it's 1 millimeter or probably 6 zeros. So I will start my fade with that. I'll keep this low fade. I'm gonna cut a hard part here in so I know where the part is going to be. And I'm gonna also shape him up with these clippers instead of using edgers. I shout out to all my fans around the world. Over 208 countries are actually watching my channel, which is very exciting. Shout out to all of you guys. I appreciate you guys watching my channel and subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. It is really great. I'm glad that I can share my knowledge with upcoming barbers, and I'm glad that people are benefiting from my videos. It really is nice thing to hear that all the hard work that I put into it, it just doesn't go in vain, that people actually get benefit from it. So here, as you can see, I'm starting my fade. I'm trying to keep it very low. I'm not going to go high. Once I started my fade, now it's time to blend. Here I'm using my magic clippers with open blade and working on my first line. I just had my workshop on Monday right up after Canary Barber Expo. It was great. I had 5 gentlemen in the class from all over the country. It was really a very successful workshop. We had 8 hours of really intensive practicing. We did clipper work, scissor work, razor work, blow drying and styling. And again, I like to thank the gentleman who came to learn my system, MC Barber system, and I hope that it benefits them in their careers. So shout out to Josh from Philadelphia, Ian from Detroit, Carlos from Wisconsin, uh, Ismail from Florida, and thank you so much for coming to my class. So in this fade, I'm actually fading from bottom up. As you can see, I'm going. I started with a fade, and I with 6 zeros, then open blade. Then I faded that line. Now I'm here using 1/8 of an inch or number 1, and still working on the fade. Connecticut Barber Expo was great. It was really success. I got to meet some of my fans, and it was the first Connecticut Barber Expo in the last 5 years that I didn't compete. It was kind of not easy on me. I really wanted to be on the stage, but I was just so busy with preparing for the world competition that I really had no time to get ready for Connecticut Barber Expo. However, it was a great day. It was a lot of people. There was over 200 vendors. So if you haven't been in Connecticut Barber Expo this year, put it on your calendar for next year. Really, that's where you will see a lot of new things. And another thing I like to say to upcoming barbers is that you definitely should compete. You should not be intimidated by anyone. Competition is really beneficial for our industry. It raises your skills to totally different level, makes you more confident, builds your clientele, and honestly, the real fruit of competition is your preparation for the competition. So whether you win or lose, you are really still a winner in the sense that you benefited a lot. Your skills got way better by just simply practicing and getting ready for that competition. And on top of that, you get to share the stage with some of the best barbers in the industry. So I really encourage you to compete in barber competitions. So here to connect the top with the sides, I'm using a straight edge razor. This is my favorite razor. It's a stainless steel razor made by United Salon Technology. It's made in Solingen in Germany. The brand is called Tondeo, sifter style. You can get it directly from me if you like. You can get it. You can go to mcbarber.com and go to my product page, and from there you can follow the link to eBay. It's really easy. You can as well watch the review video that I made on this razor and why I chose this razor over other razors that are out there that use similar blades, such as Mustang, Jaguar, Dovo, and other Tondeo razors such as Ergo and Classic. So those are some of the razors that use similar blades as this one. So please go to mcbarber.com and watch the review video. Now for the final cutting part here, just to connect the top and the side, I'm using scissor over comb. Scissor over comb is really one of the most useful scissor techniques in our industry. It's very common scissor. It's a very common scissor technique. Well, it's very difficult to master as well. It is very important that your stationary blade stays parallel to the spine of the comb at all time, and that you only move your thumb. So as that is done, here just the final touches. If there are any hairs that are sticking out, you can go back with a finger control technique and remove them, or with your clippers or any other techniques, but this is just one of them that you can use. Any great haircut needs a great finish, and this is really one of the things that's lacking in our industry these days. Watching the Barber Expo competition in Connecticut Barber Expo, it was kind of disappointing to see that, you know, people don't even know what a traditional haircut is. They are doing fades and lines and so on and so forth on a traditional haircut, and the blow drying and styling is really way behind. I mean, almost doesn't exist. Some people don't even have an air concentrator on their blow dryers. So to make the hair smooth and slick and shiny, you have to use the air concentrator on your blow dryer, and you have to learn how to control your air on your blow dryer, and how to use a blow dryer and a brush together. So this is very important. I actually do these workshops on this. I'm introducing a new program in my barbershop where barbers from around the country can come and shadow me for 7 days, or actually for 5 days or 40 hours, and they can learn all my techniques and my style, and spend with me 30 minutes after work each day, one-on-one, asking questions on the things that I have done over the day. And there will be a station available right next to me where they can have a mannequin and practice throughout the day the things they see I do. So if you are interested, feel free to go to my website, go to contact list, and you can contact me directly through my website, or you can call me, and I advise you to actually call at my phone number, which will be on my website. And here is the final product. You have a very low fade down to the skin with a high pompadour, slightly comb to the side, and a carved in part. Alright guys, I'm MC. Thank you for watching my video. Please, if you like my videos, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and put a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Feel free to put any suggestions that you might have. Any questions are welcome. You can help me grow my channel into a very educational channel for barbers around the world. So any help that comes from you is welcome, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Quick question on these comb overs, pompadours. Your highest point, quick note on these pompadours is that the highest point on your haircut should be straight from the nose up, so that on top of your forehead there, that should be your highest point, and then your pompadour should be subtly dropping towards the back. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Until next video, I'll see you then. Take care of yourself.